the sports guys are nicknamed, but player was.
Live from the Allen Fieldhouse in Kansas. Tonight's CSBA matchup in prime time. Tonight, the Georgetown Hoyas in to place the Kansas Jayhawks. Joining me in the booth, first-time color man in the CSBA for us, Kyle, a.k.a. Juan Cena, joining me in the booth. Welcome to the booth, buddy. Welcome to Kansas.
It's good to be here. This game is exciting because Georgetown trying to make a statement over the defending national champions, Kansas, and Kansas trying to keep on top of the CSBA here early on in the season.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game. Appreciate you joining me in the booth, buddy. Welcome to CSBA action. Two-time defending champs, national defending champs, Jayhawks, trying to continue to hold serve here while the upstart Georgetown Hoyas making a name during the preseason. I'm not sure how much of those games you caught, Kyle, but what has impressed you so far about Georgetown?
Well, haven't really caught many games, but I know that this year they definitely are trying to make a statement in terms of at the end of the season heading into March Madness.
Yep, 100%. They first time in the league, Georgetown Hoyas, they pretty much ran away with, and I don't know why it's a little laggy right now. I'm just seeing that. Hopefully that straightens itself out. But I was just going to say the Hoyas did pretty well in the preseason, winning their preseason tournament, pretty much running away with it. So there's been a lot of hype about them and the Big East so far this season. So that is the reason why this game is such a big one. Des Green firing up there. Quick outlet Coughlin to Mojo. Rising goes right at Scarn. No good. Scarn up with the rebound.
Yeah, and I think Georgetown needs to not allow Kansas to get too quick of a start here. And I mean, Kansas are already up right now, so Georgetown needs to fire back and try to either tie the game or regain the lead. It's going to be tough on the road to go down against a team like Kansas.
Yeah, two-time defending champs, very strong on their home court. That is a great point. You don't want to get down too much too quick too early. Scarn, a little 12-footer from the elbow. That's good. So a 5-0 start here for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Kansas wants. They want to start out quick, and then they want to keep themselves out in front because Georgetown is a lethal team in terms of having the lead for the majority of the contest.
Blackman, say hello to Jared Duncan as Duncan swats Blackman. Quick outlet transition. Good ball with Dante Silver. Tez Green in the corner. Just like that, it's a 7-0 run, and Kansas is saying, shut up, Georgetown.
Yeah, talk about the ball movement there for Kansas. That was incredible. It looked like they were going to go for the layup there and kicks it outside. Oh, Kansas, a heck of a start so far.
Yeah, we'll stay right here. We're not going to jump out on a timeout this early in. Jayhawks looking good early on. I know there's been a lot of chatter in Discord. I don't know how much of you've seen it, Kyle, but I was just going to say that the Georgetown Hoyas team has been talking a lot of smack coming into this week.
Yeah, and this is the way for Kansas to kind of come back on that smack talk and just prove that they don't need smack talk to show that they're the real deal. And you can see, oh my goodness, what a start for Kansas.
Tez Green drills the three, and it's a 10-0 start. Very reminiscent of the start we saw last night by Ohio State. Georgetown yet to get on the board. Coughlin pull-up jumper, back rim no good. Duncan up with the rebound.
Wow, and this is not a good start for Georgetown. 0 points to start the night. They cannot start this slow. And my goodness, Kansas is on fire early on.
Dante Silver step back jumper three. That's good. 13-0 lead for the Jayhawks. Coughlin in, and Jared Duncan just grabs it in midair.
Oh.
Oof.
Wow, what a block. That is, my goodness. Kansas right now rolling on all cylinders.
Fellows returning the favor, but then gets stripped. Alley-oop quick to Jared Duncan. Look out.
My goodness, Duncan with a huge alley-oop, and right now Kansas. We saw a start like this last night between Ohio State and Duke, I believe, and I believe it was Ohio State that went up big in that game, and Duke almost made the comeback, but I don't know if Georgetown's going to be able to make the comeback if they go down by this much against Kansas.
Georgetown definitely has the horses. The question is this just going to be one of those off nights? Baseline jumper with Scarn in the face. Duncan up with the rebound. Quick outlets to Dante Silver. Silver, good defense there by Bowman, forcing Silver to pick up the dribble. Now Tez Green going to reset the table. Quick pass over to Silver, a little off the mark on the pass. Duncan going to sit up in the low post. Gets a little bit of room, and Blackman, a.k.a. Blockman, blocks Duncan from behind.
Yeah, what a block there, and Georgetown needs to take advantage of that block and score on this possession.
15-0 to run right now. See if Georgetown can get themselves off the schneid here. Mojo Rising begging for the ball on the low post. Kick out to Coughlin, 5 on the shot clock. Toy Coughlin not able to get it to go down as it goes off the back rim. Duncan up with the rebound, and here comes Kansas the other way. Dante Silver miscue with Scarn. Turnover, Kansas.
And I mean, it was a good thought there for Kansas to get that down low, but just unlucky that the pass was wide of the mark.
Lucky thing for Kyle. Lucky thing for Georgetown. There's a lot of the time left in this game, and we've seen teams go on huge runs. Georgetown going to take a quick timeout. So will we. You're watching CSBA on Twitch TV. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Allen Fieldhouse. Joining me in the booth, Kyle, aka Juan Cena. Kyle, rather, what has impressed you so far about Kansas and when they're playing?
Well, they're moving the ball very well, and the shots that they're taking are really working out, and it's tough right there. I was about to say the defensive rebounds have been really good for Kansas, but Georgetown just got an offensive rebound there.
Floater in the lane, not able to get that to go, so Georgetown 0 for right now. Pass inside, almost a turnover. Good recovery by Wright. Now Wright trying to work the low post, gives it over to Josiah Weber. Weber, spin move, left hand. That's good, and everything going in for Kansas.
Yeah, and what a play by Josiah Weber. I mean, the little hook shot while being guarded in the low post, and then still manages to get that shot there. And I mean, Georgetown, they need a bucket in a big way, and there's the block right there.
Josiah Weber with the rejection. Spin move to Amon, last year's MVP in the national championship game. Not able to get that to go. Quick outlet pass to Bryant. Bryant finally gets Georgetown off the schneid. So I think, I don't know if you agree with me, Kyle, but if Georgetown wants to get going here, they got to do it on the defensive end. Maybe turn that into some fast breaks.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they just did on that last possession to get points. But that's a tough thing to do. As you can see, Kansas, they make it look easy on the offensive end.
And there's a reason why they are the two-time national defending champions. Right now, making Georgetown, making mincemeat of Georgetown, not able to get that jumper from the outside to go. Weber to Amon. Amon drives.
Right now, Georgetown.
Good.
Oh, that was a good block there. Good job by Kansas to keep the ball here.
Ball over to Amon. Josiah Weber going to try to set a screen. Good defense by Georgetown. Holding, they're going to have to fire it up here as Wolf not able to get it to go. Josiah Weber battling for the rebound and gets it. He gets fouled by Bryant. His first, team's first. So Weber going to go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, and that's definitely not what Georgetown needs in this game. They're already down by 17 points right now, and they let Kansas get an offensive rebound in a game where they need to get every single thing to go defensively that they can.
Yeah, guys, I may be lagging. It occasionally drips, dips, and whatever, but it's kind of it's green on my screen right now, so we go inside of Blunt, Sandy Blunt, trying to work his in the low post up off the glass, and that's good. So maybe that's what Georgetown needs.
Yeah, I think they maybe need to get it down to the low post and make those plays, because right now the jump shots and the three-pointers just not working, but it's really working for Kansas pretty well in this game.
Shire Weber, a little up and under move. Sadie Blunt says, nuh-uh. Good defensive effort by him. Kick out in the corner for three. Clowers, bang! Cody Clowers for three.
Well, now Georgetown, they're starting to get the buckets to fall. I think this is what they needed, and this is what they need to get back in this game, because the defense is there right now, and the offense needs to be there too, and it's starting to heat up a little bit.
Wolf over to Weber, no good. Weber with a little second effort, taps it in. So 22-7, Kansas up right now. Kansas looking very, very good.
Yeah, they really are right now, and Georgetown, they need a quick answer, and that's the way to get it right there. Kind of a foul play, foul on Wright, and great job by Georgetown.
So I believe that's Wright gonna go to the line and shoot two?
Yep. No, that's Watkins.
Sorry, Watkins, my apologies. Appreciate that. I know you got the roster sheet up in front of you.
Yep.
Slim Watkins, there you go. Still don't know all the Georgetown players by heart. So no good on the second attempt, and just everything going against Georgetown. Not able to get any of these bounces. Cruz bounce pass over to Wolf. Shire Weber setting up in a low post. They're going to call a foul on Seti Blunt. So Weber going to go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, yes, it's tough to play on the road at Allen Fieldhouse in Kansas, but man, Georgetown, I mean, they missed the 2 free throws on the previous possession. You can see Kansas making these free throws. I mean, they cannot afford to miss many shots. I mean, they're already down by almost 20 points early on in this game.
Yeah, and we saw last game. I mean, despite the fact that Providence came back from I think they were down 20 in that game, came back, but down the stretch they were not able to pull off the W. Just didn't have much left in the tank. So if you're Georgetown, you better find your game and find it quick.
They really need to find their game.
About a 2-second differential between shot and game clock. It looks like Georgetown going to hold for 1 here. Milk it as much as they can. Fellows from deep to end the quarter, not able to get it to go. So 24-7 lead for the defending 2-time national champions. You're watching CSBA on Twitch TV. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Allen Fieldhouse. Kansas right now stomping on the Georgetown Hoyas. I know it's still 3 quarters left to go, Kyle, here, but if you're Georgetown, I mean, I don't know if you agree with me, but it's got to get done on the defensive end right now.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, well, there's a start, there's a steal
on cue, right?
But they need to get a big basket right now.
Quick shot attempt there, no good. Look out pass. Scarn for 3. Rattles in and out.
Ooh. That is a tough break there for Kansas. They were looking for a 3 right there, but nice play by Georgetown. You were talking about earlier, Scott, how Georgetown needs to kind of get on the fast break, and they do so right there. So that's what they need to do to come back in this game a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of the things this Georgetown does really well is Brock Lee fires a 3, bang, as he rips the twine from the outside.
Oh my goodness, what a shot. And he celebrated before the ball even went in, so that was a pure shot right there.
When you know you got it, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say, Georgetown, they need to get out and transition. It's what they do so well is Sadie Blunt draws the foul. He's going to go to the line, too. And maybe if you're Georgetown, that's what you need to do. You need to go after the Kansas Bigs. Maybe get them in foul trouble. Try to get into a groove, grind this game out a little bit until you can get it close as they trail by 17 right now.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a start. The foul is on Josiah Weber, so they need to start fouling the big men down low and start making their free throws too. And there's a big way to do it right there by City Blunt.
Brock Lee now with the ball for Kansas. Gets a little screen action. Foul's no good, but Jar Duncan, who releases from the pick and roll, left wide open for the easy putback, and it's back to 18-point lead for Kansas.
Yeah, and that's not what Georgetown can allow. They need to, if Kansas misses the shots, they need to get those rebounds, and they also need to make shots too. So a good offensive rebound there by Blunt.
Mojo rising so far, absolutely ice cold, as is the shooting guard Toy Coffin. So Mateo Coffin struggling as well, but good foul by Blunt. But Brock Lee continuing to look strong so far, 3 of 5 shooting, 8 points, plus 16 in the plus-minus column.
And what a shot there by Brock Lee. He didn't even take much time at all, and then a steal there by Duncan on the other side. Kansas right now. They're just making Georgetown look silly. Like, I hate to say it, but Georgetown is not looking like themselves right now. Yeah,
this could be an eye-awakening litmus test for the Georgetown Hoyas, who was walked into this Allen Fieldhouse with a lot of swagger. Right now, showing what it's like to have to play on that upper level. 33-13, Jayhawks lead up by 20. You're watching CSBA on Twitch TV. We'll be right back. Back here at Allen Fieldhouse. Apologies, guys. I know that I have a feeling that the storms are probably headed my way, so the internet connection's been a little spotty. My apologies for that, but we'll try to keep it as much as clean as much as we can. Inside of Blackman, spin move, switches hands. Jar Duncan with the rejection.
There's a heck of a start there by Kansas to start after the timeout.
Mateo Coffin coming up with the rejection, but ball comes right back to Brock Lee, and then able to put it over the hands of Blackman. Great second effort there. And Coffin for three. Bang! Finally, Mateo Coffin off the schneid.
Yeah, and that's big for Georgetown. I was going to say Kansas looking unstoppable right now in every asset of this game, and you can see that three right there. Kansas is going to take a timeout as a result. So
and they don't want no momentum to be gained by this Georgetown team. We'll stay right here. Kansas absolutely impressing right now, Kyle. I'm blown away by this hot start that they've had. They've just been shooting lights out right now.
Yeah, and right now they're playing like they're gonna be going for a three-peat national, trying to become three-peat national champions here. So they almost have made every shot tonight. You can see that one went off the mark, but Georgetown, this is difficult to come back from, but a good play there.
Good play by Mateo Coffin to find Blackman on the little mini alley-oop. He taps that in. We'll see if that is a little bit of the momentum that Georgetown needs to get them going, but back-to-back possessions now for Georgetown as finally Brock Lee and Kansas maybe starting to come back to reality just a little bit here from the shooting perspective.
Yeah, and it seems they were on cloud 9 for the beginning of this game, and now Georgetown getting on a little bit of cloud 9 here on their shooting. It's right back down to 15, so Georgetown gets some more shots to fall and some defense, and this game's right back to within reach.
Yeah, I would say here comes that Hoyas big push here to try to end the half. Scarn hop step inside, got the size mismatch, throws it up, not able to get it to go, but keeps it alive, gets it back. Second effort again, not able to get it to go. I don't know if he felt the pressure of the two Hoyas on the inside, but either way, Georgetown will take it and head the other way.
Yeah, what a play there by Stephen Fellows, the second inside playing defense on the big man on the mismatch, and there you go. Georgetown coming right back.
Yeah, Georgetown's starting to show a little grit and grind here as they're trying to grind out some points, get this game maybe down to 10 to end the half, maybe inside 10. We'll see what they can do. Great play by Mojo Rising on that last possession, but then back to the basket on the baseline jumper. Lead is Scarn. Scarn for three again. Bang! Scarn for three.
My goodness, Kansas with the ball movement to perfection, and then they get off a three to end the possession. It just works out so well, and this is why this Jayhawks team is so good. It's just the ball movement.
I thought they were going to go down to Mojo Rising again in the low post. They opted not. Bowman, a nice little floater from the blocks, and that's good. And Georgetown on an 11-3 run here in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and Georgetown, they're getting buckets to fall, but they got to continue to play defense here to close out the half.
Tez Green, a little wild shot there, not really under control as he shot this took the shot. So 14-point lead right now for the Jayhawks. See if Georgetown can get this within 10, I'd be impressed. Dante Silver taps the ball out of bounds, trying to recover off the steal. Georgetown going to retain possession here.
Yeah, and that's not what Georgetown wants. They don't want Kansas to get steals here, but Kansas is just so good that, I mean, they're probably going to get a couple steals before this game ends.
Mojo Rising. Blocked again by Jarduggan. Wow, the interior presses Jarduggan again. They're going to call a foul, though. Tez Green going to go get called for the foul.
Wow. Yeah.
Tyler's talking some smack, a.k.a. Nighthawk, just so you know, Kyle. He's talking some smack saying about Travis Bowen. Do you remember Travis Bowen being on Kentucky, which is my team? But so far, Bowman's only got one score so far in this game there, Tyler, which is probably what he did in Kentucky, too. So not much different here than he was there. Just kidding. I love Bowman. I love him. He's a good guy. Just having some fun. And sometimes there's some smack talk, Kyle, in the stream chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand it. There's a lot of smack talk everywhere when it comes to two teams that are pretty evenly matched up.
What a beautiful move by Timo Cruz inside. That's twice. Rusty, you know I love you, buddy. I'm just playing with you. Everybody loves anybody else that's not on Kentucky. I understand how that is. We're the villains. It's all good. Mojo Rising not able to get it to go, Kyle, and that would have been a perfect opportunity there, maybe to get Rising going. So he's just he's not on point yet tonight. I think he's got that one bucket. That's it. Timo Cruz stripped by Mojo Rising. Catch Pax with the ball. Pax over to Watkins. Kick out. Three-pointer from Flowers. No good. He's starting to pick up.
I was just going to say that would have been a huge shot if Georgetown would have been able to hit it. They would have brought it down to 11.
Ball over to right, now over to Wolf. Wolf drives. Good hands by Rising. Kansas is going to retain possession, though.
Yeah, and that was a good attempt there by Mojo Rising. Try to steal the ball away, so Georgetown's got to do that a little more. And Kansas with a full shot clock, though, so that's a lot of time to run an offense.
Again, inside pass to Weber. Weber to Almond. Almond now over to Wolf. Wolf left alone. Double team comes, gives you over to right. Counted and one as some Watkins commits the foul. Right, getting over the line and shoot one. Try to complete the three-point play. What do you think about that?
And that was a great pass, and then a heck of a move to stay strong while getting fouled and to finish the basket. In Kansas right now, I mean, yes, they have like 42 points, but man, they're on the road to score 80, 90 right now, and man, they're a high-scoring, high-flying offensive team.
Yeah, this Jayhawks team, they bend. I've not seen them break, and when they do, it's not by much, not often. So solid team. Great job to Lover Tech putting together another squad again this year with the points cap in place, able to maintain some of his roster and continue to come back and fight hard here. And they're looking good again early on, 43-26 right now. They're going to hold for one here. Try to end the half, kick it over to Dustin Ahman the third for three, no good. And that is the way we were going to end the first half. It's been all Jayhawks, 43-26. Stick around. We'll be right back. CSBA on Twitch TV. All right, welcome to the halftime show. Kyle joining me in the booth. Thank you for the first time joining me. What's your impressions here so far, Kyle? And on top of that, what does Georgetown need to do to get themselves back in this game?
Well, I really like Kansas's ball movement. They have been moving the ball tremendously, setting up open shots. It's been working. And then even some contested shots that they've taken, it's really just went in. And Kansas has been firing on all cylinders since it's been working. I mean, this is the two-time defending national champions at its finest right now. Just one way that Georgetown needs to get back into this game is they need to continue to feed the ball down low and draw fouls, get Kansas team in foul trouble, and also definitely keep the fast break going. You saw when Kansas missed that shot at the end of the first half, Georgetown, if it wasn't for the buzzer, they were going to be on the fast break there. So they need to continue that.
Yeah, no, I agree. And shooting 31%, certainly not going to get the job done. If you're Georgetown, I think it's got to start on a defensive end. Get some missed shots, some fast break, get the transition game going, get some easy buckets. Maybe that alone will help them in the half-court set. So I think you make a really good point. I think transition game is going to be huge, especially if they have to turn defense to offense. And we've seen, and I've seen this certainly during the preseason, is Mojo Rising and Mateo Coffin getting that going. They just got to be able to they got to get it done on the defensive end first, though. They can't get buckets without stopping. Pass inside, Tez Green and Kansas starting off right where they left off to end the half.
Yeah, what a start for Kansas. I mean, Georgetown definitely not the start that they wanted, allowing Kansas a quick dunk, but they can respond quickly.
Duncan having a phenomenal game on the inside. Rejected Blackman. Backdoor alley-oop for Brock Lee. Not able to get it to go. Fellows comes in and steals the ball away from Brock Lee, and here comes Georgetown the other way.
Yeah, that play looked good for Kansas. It's just unlucky that Brock Lee missed that, but I think they got to run that play more often. It looked pretty good.
Mojo Rising hesitating for three, and then finally pulls the trigger. I think he's got it. I mean, if it's me, I want my player to go up in all-one motion. Rising actually had the opportunity. Now Mateo Coffin taken to school by Tez Green. Count it and one. Welcome to the league, big fella.
Yeah, and I mean, my goodness, what a move inside by Tez Green, and not much Coffin can do there. But man, this Kansas team, I mean, we were seeing a little bit of a comeback getting sprouted by Georgetown late in the first half, and early in the second half, we're not even a minute in, and Kansas has just extended their lead back to 22 points. This is their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, this is crazy. I cannot believe what Kansas is doing to this Georgetown team. But maybe this will be an awakening for Georgetown. They are a young team, new coach, new team in the league. A lot of great players. I'm not saying that, but when you have the elite competition like the Jayhawks, and you're playing a two-time national defending champions, you got to come with your A game. And right now, down 24 points. It's crazy.
Yeah, Brock Lee is having a field day right now for Kansas, and yeah, Georgetown, they definitely need a timeout. They have not scored a point or any points yet in the second half.
And we'll stay right here. 6:32 to go. Kansas is dominating right now. 65 people in the stream. Appreciate everybody checking out CSBA action here. I think we expected a little bit better of a game coming in.
Yeah.
I know I certainly did. Mojo Rising from just beyond the top of the key. That's good as he rips the two-pointer.
Well, there's a good start by Georgetown out of the break, and that one looked clean. You always love those shots that just go in the net, just clean, crisp. Everybody loves those shots.
Wow, what an ambidextrous move by Brock Lee. A little left-right action there to get that one to go as he puts it off the glass. 6 minutes to go here.
Talk about one of the best.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just going to say, talk about one of the best players in the league, Brock Lee. 14 points, and he's not looking to slow down either.
Mojo Rising is starting to heat up a little bit, and I think if you're Georgetown, that is exactly what you see. I like, though, and we see is Kansas takes a timeout. Every time Georgetown has gained a little bit of momentum in this game, Kyle, Kansas calls a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, that's just smart play by Kansas because, I mean, you get a player like maybe Mojo Rising up back in this game, like getting heated up, and it's going to be lethal, and Georgetown's going to try to make the comeback, and they're probably going to be successful. So, smart play by Kansas to call the timeout and to kind of stop the momentum a little bit.
Tez Green for three, rattles in and out, no good. Mojo Rising up with the rebound. Look at it goes coast to coast. Didn't realize he gets a step and throws down there.
Oh my!
What a jam by Mojo!
Wow, what a dunk! That might be one of the best plays of the season right there. I mean, he did that all with one hand, and then a turnover for Kansas. This is Georgetown's chance to get right back in this game.
And now it's do or die right now as Rising going to go to the bench. After that incredible dunk he just made. Cash Packs now with the ball, little stutter step. Trying to go one-on-one. Throws it up off the glass, no good. Brock Lee with the rebound, and here comes Kansas. Kick it out, Tez Green for three. Rattles it out, no good. Blackman up with the rebound. Now Georgetown should push the issue here in transition. Mateo Coffin going to pull it back outside. Little stutter step now over to Fellows. Fellows hands to Pack. Pax kicks it back to Fellows for three. Bang! As he rattles it in from the corner.
Yeah, and that one looked in from the moment that it left his hand. I mean, that's a huge shot by Georgetown. And, I mean, they're doing a heck of a job scoring, but when Kansas gets buckets, and oh, what a block. But, my goodness.
Blackman snaring it out right out of the air. And then he fouls on the rebound on the other end. What a play by Blackman, back-to-back. Phenomenal plays by him. Yeah,
wow. I mean, talk about an impact player down low for Georgetown. That might be the man that they got to feed it down to maybe get the Kansas players into foul trouble. And look out here. Oh, man.
Fellows comes up with the steal and then brings it down court for the easy flush. So Georgetown making a little bit of a push here, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, look at the score. It's only a 13-point game, but Kansas comes right back. I mean, when you have a player like Brock Lee, he's not going to let Georgetown just have a field day out there. He's going to come right back and score himself.
And a new look for Brock Lee this season, a little bit of with an arc change. Is Tez Green going to get called for his second? Brock Lee has an arc change, so he's a little bit different, a little bit more versatile this season than was last, and I certainly think that's going to make a huge difference and an impact for Kansas. Three-pointer for Georgetown, bang again. And look out, it's a 12-point game as here comes that Georgetown run.
Yeah, what a shot there by Clowers, and Kansas needs a timeout. I mean, that's smart, but what a shot by Clowers. He took that shot when Kansas was closing in on him and still swished it. My goodness, what a chance for Georgetown.
Georgetown's starting to dig in here. We're going to stay right here. Georgetown's starting to dig in on this lead. Cuts it to 12. I think if they can get it under 10 to start the fourth, yeah, this could be anybody's game.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we saw last night Ohio State and Duke. Oh, and now a backcourt violation. That is an uncharacteristic mistake there by Brock Lee, and I don't think he's going to make that one anymore tonight.
Timo Cruz that went back, or did he pass him the ball? I'm sorry, I missed.
I believe it was Brock Lee.
Okay,
that went backcourt. Yeah,
I thought it was Cruz. So I don't know. Either way, turnover for Kansas. Good ball movement here. Blunt now over to Pax. Blunt going to now set a screen for Cash Paxton. Dustin Almond the third comes up with the screen. I mean the steal rather, and he's going to go in for the uncontested layup.
Well, that's a little bit of a mistake there by Georgetown. They can't afford to turn the ball over this late when they're trying to make the comeback like this.
74 viewers in the stream. Appreciate everybody checking in, checking out this phenomenal game as Georgetown trying to come back here after being down, I believe, was it 25 points, Kyle?
Yeah, I believe it was. Something around there.
Pax going to have to fire it up here with the shot clock winding down. Fires up for three. Bang! Cash Pax. Money train from the outside.
Wow, what a shot there. And that's, I mean, those are some of the huge plays that gets Georgetown back in this game. What a shot by Pax.
And Cruz this time again. Cruz has had his way to the basket all night. Shooting percentage picking up for Georgetown a little bit here in this second half. Blackman drives, a little 10-footer. That's good. So it's now down to 11 with 1:52 to go.
These teams are starting to find their rhythm. I mean, it took Georgetown a long time, that's for sure. Kansas has pretty much had it all night, but we're starting to make shots back and forth, and we're starting to get a heck of a game here.
Almond now on the exterior gets a nice screen from Weber, fires up a three. Back rim no good. Blackman up with a rebound. Here comes Cash Paxton. The Hoyas pass to Cody Clowers. Count it and one. No, not able to get it to go. Clowers is going to go to the line and shoot two with a chance to cut it to single digits.
Oh, wow. I mean, that would have been a heck of an and one right there by Clowers. And yeah, he's got to make these free throws here. But if he makes his second free throw, Scott, I mean, just like that, if you guys can believe it in the stream, we got a single-digit game. It was at one point a 25-point game early in the third. And now it's about to be possibly a 9-point game. So what a comeback by Georgetown.
But what you hope, though, Kyle, and this is important, we were talking about it before with regards to that Providence UNLV game. You know, Providence trailed by probably roughly around the same mark, and then in the last waiting minute or two, they were just absolutely exhausted. So you hope for Georgetown's sake that's not the case, because Providence was unable to close out UNLV as Josiah Weber throws that floater in. And we're back to 11.
Yeah, and that looked too easy there for Weber, and I think that might come into factor, Scott, at the end of this game. Georgetown might be tired from trying to make that comeback, and it looked on that play like they were.
Wow, Cody Clowers goes for the reverse. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot two.
He's been clutch in the free throws tonight, that's for sure. I almost jinxed him there. You can see he had a little bit of trouble. But Georgetown doing a heck of a job right now. You can see Mojo Rising just checks right back into the game for Cash Packs. So Rising's going to be a big player for Georgetown late in this game, I think.
You got a great point. Made a great point there. No good. Weber with the follow. What a play by Josiah Weber on the follow missed shot.
Oh, the lob.
What a great lob, backdoor, and back to 9. Back to 9. It's right now to 9. Cruz firing up, no good, off the mark. So chance here for Georgetown. They can hold for one if they want. They're about a 3-second differential. Now over to Rising. And Sadie Blunt off the glass and good. And look out. Georgetown has cut this game to 7, Kyle.
And Kansas, let's see what they can do to end the quarter if they can get a big basket here.
Trying to set a play up for Amon. Amon not able to get it to go, and Cruz fires it off, bricks it off the side of the rim, side of the backboard rather, and that is the way we were going to end the third quarter. Kansas right now up, but Georgetown making a push. Watch the CSBA on Twitch TV. Stick around for the fourth quarter. All right, welcome back to Allen Fieldhouse. A 24-point lead blown, or almost blown, by this Kansas Jayhawk team. Now up 7 as Georgetown has come storming back. As we take a look at tonight's State Farm assist of the game, Kyle, I don't think we thought down 24 that it was even possible for Georgetown to come back in this one, as they just looked atrocious in that first half, but they've gotten themselves back in this game. Do they have enough left in the tank to close out, though?
Yeah, I think it's hard to believe that Kansas is up by 24 points or 25 points with about 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. So when we're at the beginning of the fourth and it's only a 7-point game, that is a fast comeback.
Cruz no good there. Rebound, quick outlet pass to Clowers. Clowers, good defense by Cruz. Now Clowers looking to go one-on-one isolation. Mojo drives and calling for the ball in the low post. Wants to take Amon to school. A little up and under by Mojo Rising. A timeout Kansas, as this game is now a 5-point game. Jayhawks coach does not want this one to get out of hand, as Georgetown has been storming back in this one.
Yeah, my goodness. I mean, as Gus Johnson would say, he would say up and under and then laugh. And I mean, that's exactly what right there, what Rising did. I mean, he went up and under, and I mean, we said he was going to be a big impact player for this Georgetown comeback, and he did so right there.
Mojo Rising fouling Tez Green. Green going to go to the line and shoot 2. Not sure I like that call. I thought it looked clean, but either way, Green going to go to the line and shoot 2 here.
2 shots.
Now, a lot of the guys in the stream thought that was all ball, so I kind of am in agreement with that one. And of course, Tez Green saying flagrant. So back to a 7-point game. Jayhawks up with just over 7 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. The time is now. If you're Georgetown, seize the opportunity. Mojo Rising working his way around, complete on the outside. Good screen there. Pull up from the elbow. Not able to get it to go as it hits off the side rim. Brock Lee up with the rebound, and here comes the Jayhawks to Tez Green in transition, and Tez Green goes, I can dunk too.
Wow, what a dunk right there. I mean, I think we might be getting a little bit of that Georgetown tiredness. Oh, right as I say that, talk about a big shot there by Rising.
Mojo Rising does not like to be shown up. Answering the call on that. It's been a great battle between Gray and Rising for sure, as both players really stepping up here in this second half. Ball stolen by Coffin. Coffin going to go in uncontested for the easy layup. So 5.
Wow.
It's back. We're back down to 5, Kyle, with 6 to go. Georgetown not going away now.
I mean, this is looking like a heck of a finish, that's for sure. Man, look at the big play right there. I mean, talk about a huge play by Brock Lee. He has 18 points, and I think he's going to be the clutch player for Kansas in order for them to stay in the lead late in the game. Mojo
Rising for 3, no good. Scarring up with the rebound. Yeah, what a play! What a strong play by Brock Lee. Tez Green trying to make it, getting a quick 3 there, not able to get it to go as it fires off the back rim. Double team comes. Scarn reaches in for the foul. Fellow's going to come into the ball game. Now over to Watkins to start. See if the Georgetown can cut into this 7-point Kansas lead. Mojo Rising for 3. No good. Front rim off the mark. Scarring up the rebound. Here comes Tez Green in the Jayhawk. Pass back toward Dante Silver. That's good on the layup.
Huge play.
Kyle, we talked about this, right? We talked about, will they have enough in the tank? Right now, Jayhawks starting to pick up their game. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they really are in Georgetown right now. I think Rising is really tired at the moment. It's funny how every time I say somebody's tired on Georgetown, they hit a big shot. Rising hits a huge shot right there.
I say, welcome to the CSBA. Jeff Mel and I talk about that all the time. We start talking about a player, and then the guy answers the call. And Brock Lee answers the other side. 3-pointer for him. Bang.
Yeah, and that gets the crowd on their feet here. I bet that gets the crowd in the chat on their feet, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, this Allen Fieldhouse is sold out. They are not getting a bad game by any means. Brock Lee, a little shifty move, crossover, not able to get it to go too strong. Quick outlet pass. Mojo Rising pulls up for 3 in transition. No good, off the mark. Duncan with the rebound. Georgetown gone a little flat here in the last minute, Kyle.
Yeah, and this is just not the time to do so. What a lob to Jar Duncan, and my goodness. Yeah, I mean, incredible job right now from Kansas keeping their lead.
This crowd on their feet right now as Jayhawks have pushed out the lead to 11 with 3:50 to go. Mateo Coffin been absolutely silent tonight as Jar Duncan bails him out with a reaching foul. But Coffin has been absolutely silent, and he's usually a guy we expect a lot from on this Georgetown team. So Cash Pax now with the ball. Mismatch. Pax has got Scarn on him. Pax drive, step back. Doesn't have to put it up here. Fade away off the glass and good. Cash Pax. Bank is open.
Wow. What a shot by Pax at the buzzer. A huge shot. And for a minute, I was really contemplating why he pump faked earlier on, but I guess he was planning to do that.
Mateo Coffin coming up with the steal. Spin move drives baseline, gets blocked from Brock Lee. Wow, what a play by Lee defensively. Lee has been everything, all that, and a bag of chips in this one.
Wow, I mean, I really like what you just said there. I've never heard of that one before.
You never heard that?
No.
I got the dad coaches, I'm told, all the time. Jared Duncan probably with his like 18th block this game.
And that's what it feels like right now. It feels like this Kansas team has gotten a lot of key blocks here in the fourth quarter.
Pack's gonna go out. Mojo Rising back in this game. I'm curious to see how many blocks Jared Duncan has in this game because it feels like 18.
Yeah, feels like a lot, that's for sure. This whole Kansas team has gotten a lot.
Bowman wide open on the wing. Rising totally ignores him. And why not when he's going to take it in for the flush?
Oh, man. Kansas needs a timeout after that one. These players on these teams have gotten some huge dunks.
75-68. You're watching CSBA on Twitch TV. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back here. Let's take a look at tonight's Jordan Player of the Game. Gonna go over to Brock Lee, who's been absolutely electric in this one. Not gonna give us much on the, there we go, on the highlights, but he's been great. Getting it done offensively, passing the ball, rebounding, a couple blocks. In my book, Kyle, he's been the best player on the floor.
Yeah, he really has been. I mean, he has been a threat for Georgetown to have to deal with here, and I think he's going to be a threat all season. He's going to be one of those players that you need to look out for, and what a pass and what a basket. That might be the dagger right there, Scott.
Yeah, Scarn with a big three. Puts the lead up by 10 with 2:12 to go. I mean, Georgetown has a couple of players on their squad who can bang out a couple of threes, but they got to get it done defensively. Bowman pull-up jumper. That's good from the elbow, and back to 8.
Yeah, huge basket there by Bowman. And Georgetown, they need to do that, but they need to play defense too. We're under 2 minutes, and Brock Lee, I mean, he's looking to probably have a huge shot here soon.
Coffin extending the defense. Brock Lee just walks right over Coffin. I thought that could have been an offensive foul. Nothing called. Brock Lee now with 23 on the night. We're back to 10.
I think the chat, Georgetown fans at least, might be furious about that one. They might have thought that was a foul, and no call there.
Mojo Rising leading in with the left. Tries to go off the glass, not able to get the go. Tez Green with the rebound. 1:23 to go, down 10. It's not looking good for the Hoyas. Time is not on their side. Tez Green now kicks it out to Dante Silver. Silver over to Lee. 8 on the shot clock. Lee trying to shake loose with Coffin. Coffin trying to D him up well past the three-point line. Brock Lee drives. Good defense by Coffin, then flicks it up off the glass. No good. 1 minute to go here. Fourth quarter, down 10. Quick outlet pass. Pull-up jumper by Bowman again. Bowman in transition. Georgetown trails by 8. Huge possession here. This is the game right here.
Yeah, if Kansas scores, they essentially win the game, so Georgetown's got to get a huge stop.
Tez Green drives, floater in the lane, and that's good. A dagger by Tez Green. And Kansas looking like they're going to win this one wire to wire, as Georgetown has never led in this game. Mojo Rising for a shot from the elbow, cutting it back down to 8. But Kyle, Kansas just too strong on this one as they're going to probably dribble out most of the clock here. Your first impressions in the booth, what do you think of the Jayhawks? What do you think of Georgetown here?
And Georgetown, they just played a really, really, really good team tonight. They are a great team, Georgetown. They're the real deal. They can make a really good run come tournament time. But Kansas, man, they look like they're going to be going for the three-peat this year. They look like the Golden State Warriors from the NBA just a couple years ago with Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
it's a huge win for Kansas.
Yeah, that's a huge win for Kansas is right. I mean, the table is set. The gauntlet has been thrown down by Kansas. Georgetown absolutely shellacked in this one. I mean, yes, respectable score coming down, losing by 11, but the Jayhawks were just running roughshod over the Hoyas this entire game. Certainly a learning experience for this young Hoyas team. I mean, I expect them to be there come tournament time, but
yeah,
Jayhawks just absolutely played phenomenal in this one. As we'll take a look at the team comparison. I feel like I'm screaming because of the volume on the headset. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. You know, most of the yellow is on the right hand side of this the team comparison, but I mean, I'm just looking at some numbers that jump out to me, Kyle. Despite the fact that Kansas shot 35% from three, they're 52%, especially 42 points in the paint. I think was the difference in this one. At least for me, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird to look at the 35% from threes and then not much of a difference in terms of field goals, and just understand that Kansas still won by double digits. But Georgetown played a heck of a game, and I think Brock Lee was a big impact player for the Jayhawks. And yeah, I mean, it's just weird to see. You see those 9 blocks. That's a huge difference difference maker for Kansas as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the inside game for Kansas, you know, and it's scary to say because Jared Duncan and Brock Lee, I think, were their inside game. Scarn, who's also a center, inside-outside center playing the 4, has just been killing people ever since Kansas has found this playbook. This team has absolutely been electric. I remember playing these guys in the tournament when I coached Kentucky. I'm not sure if you know that, but yeah. We played Kansas in the tournament, and Scarn just killed us every time he got to the outside. And right now, I think Kansas has basically thrown down the gauntlet to the rest of the CSBA and said, "Listen, this is the game plan. We're going to come at you." They didn't change anything from the preseason. They're running exactly what they ran in the preseason. I can tell you that, which is crazy to say. And they threw up 85 against a phenomenal Georgetown team. So, you know, Kansas has said, we've thrown a gauntlet down. We're going for 3. And you can see that based on the way they played tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say, like, it's incredible what you said when Kansas played you guys in the tournament, and Scarn was the big difference maker, because tonight it seemed Georgetown might have been guarding Scarn a little more, and then Brock Lee was the big difference maker from three-pointer and some big two-pointers as well. So I think Kansas is this two-way team that's going to be a big threat. They can go down low with the big guys down low, and then they can go outside to people like Brock Lee and Tez Green as well. And I mean, Kansas is a tough team to play for anybody this season. So it's going to be fun to see who can really step up and beat them late.
No, that's a great point you make, and just to even add to that, Jared Duncan, who, you know, didn't have to carry the load offensively. He played his position phenomenally on the defensive end, and also was clutch on the boards. I mean, a lot of his points probably came off of second chance opportunities or alley-oops, but he's a player that you should watch. And interesting enough, when they D'd up Brock Lee, kind of went for that double team. There was a lot of kickouts to Scarn, who was just left wide open to rip the twine from 3. So great inside-outside game by Kansas, and they're going to be tough to beat, and I see them going far this season.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, they have a good chance to becoming national champions again. I really don't think. I mean, I really don't know who could beat them. Do you have any idea of what team could defeat Kansas this year? Like, any team's good enough this year?
Oh, there's a few teams in the league. I mean, Georgetown was one of them. I still think this is, you know, and listen, we talk about sims and sometimes being the wrong end of a sim. I think if Georgetown comes out a little stronger in this one. Maybe this game is a little bit closer. They don't have to play as hard down the stretch. But there's a handful of teams I can tell you right now that can easily play with Kansas. The question is, does anybody how does the rest of these other teams match up with Kansas? That is the question. I mean, Georgetown has a lot of firepower. They are a really good team. I think they just had a really rough sim and a really rough first half against a really, against a two-time national champions. So, just knowing that alone, that put them a little bit behind the eight ball to start this game. But there are some teams within the league that could easily take down Kansas. It's just a question of how do they match up. Do they match up by position? Do they match up? Talent-wise, it's just a question. I mean, Kansas has got a lot of good players on this squad, but certainly they can be beat. I've seen some teams beat them. Just the question is, can they be beaten when it counts?
Yeah.
So, any parting words before we head off for the night?
Yeah, I mean, a heck of a game for both teams. Georgetown really doing a great job making the comeback on that one. It's a shame that there were some really clutch shots by Kansas. Someone argued maybe a missed foul called late in the game. But at the end of the day, Georgetown played a heck of a game against Kansas after going down 24 early in the second half, and they still made it a close game towards the end. So, heck of a game by Georgetown. They still can beat Kansas if they just get off to a better start next time, like you said, Scott. And a heck of a game by Kansas, too. You guys are the real deal, and I'm going to definitely be excited to watch a lot of your guys' games late coming down the season.
Yeah, I appreciate you joining me in the booth. And for those that are still watching the 54 that are still in the stream, Kyle's going to be broadcasting some games for us as well. We've added him on this list of streamers. So he's going to be joining us. We're going to get him set up, and he's going to be doing some plays-by-play. So this was good to get your feet wet, and I really, really appreciate you stepping in for Paul tonight, who's dealing with the weather issues in Texas. Shout out to him and his family, and anybody else in Texas who's dealing with this weather snafus that you guys are dealing with. For when you're around and when you're not, I appreciate you guys, and just be safe out there, and take care of your family. Don't worry about the CSBA. We'll still be here when you guys get back. So. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you joining me in the booth, Kyle. Kyle, I'm Scott Drake, a.k.a. White71. We will see you tomorrow night. Some more games on the slate real quick. I'll just throw those out to you. Tomorrow night, we've got Oregon, Michigan State, Florida State, Kentucky, and Gonzaga, Notre Dame at 10 o'clock. So another three great games on the slate. Expect all those to be pretty close. We'll see how that all fares. But for Kyle, I'm Scott Drake, a.k.a. Wire71. We'll see you